Those little God incidences like church and like Sully, being around the corner, I got tons of those too, and it's it's been an interesting journey. Why are you sober, Jeff? Can I ask you?
I'm just not used to being on the other end of the interview, and I've not told the story in the podcast, so it's my pleasure. So, my first wife, I got married, I think I was 29, and lived a rock star, debaucherous life up to then. Now we're going to head back from my friend's house and do our normal, and what I've been doing for 10, 12 years, taking the boat to the fireworks. And luckily, I was driving my 1951-ton Chevy pickup. Because of the gearing, 30, 35 miles an hour was the end. Like now I've got the dozen or so people on the boat, and we're going to head to Clearwater Beach. Drop the anchor. I jump in the water and swimming around, waiting for it to get dark. And I say to my wife of 9 months, "Hey, toss me a beer." And she says, "Do you have to have another?" And at that moment, I'd wondered what kind of Jerry Springer, white trash, whatever, wife of 9 months has to ask him, "Do you have to have another?" So I ended up the next day, I'm like, if I was her father, would I be proud she married this guy? If I was her brother, would I be proud she married this guy? If it was my daughter, would I be, like I'm thinking like that, right? And I end up with a therapist, and I used to go to a bar that was like an hour away on the boat in a place called John's Pass, Treasure Island, Florida. And I let him know that I used to go there, get trashed, and end up waking up in the morning on my boat lift, not knowing really how I got home, but I could somehow dock the boat and lift it with the remote and, whatever. I said, "Thank God I didn't kill anyone." He said, "How do you know you didn't?" Because I'd be a mile or two or whatever offshore going 50 miles an hour the whole time at 2 a.m. He goes, "How do you know you didn't take out a night diver?" So through some work with him in AA and the steps and making amends and admitting to a person and, God, right? That was it. I mean, that 4th of July was the last drink.
This has been Jeff Stearns, Connected Through Cars.